Hello and welcome to the 3 Keys to Email Marketing. Thank you for making the decision to attend today's session, and congratulations for doing everything possible to get an edge and stay ahead of your competition. Now more than ever, you need an edge to reach your goals. Do you remember the day you decided to start a business or take on the challenge of marketing a small business or organization? For many of you, the business is your passion. Or maybe your family is your passion. So you run a small business because it allows you to be with your family. Maybe doing what you love is your passion. No matter what your passion is, it's only one component of a successful business. Passion, discipline, and commitment can only take you so far. Whether your business started 5 days ago or 5 years ago, you have the same challenge. How are you going to make enough money to pay your overhead and have enough left over to have the life you want to live? Today's presentation offers a solution. You can make a connection with the people who need your products and services. Inform them by delivering your message in a professional and cost-effective way, and grow your business to reach your lifestyle goals with the 3 keys to email marketing. The 3 keys to email marketing has 3 parts, plus a bonus section. This session, we're going to cover all 4 sections, and my goal is to help you understand email marketing. I will also be available if you would like to email me. My email address will be provided. The commitment I need back from each of you is to take action on the information, because you have to take action in order to start living your dream. So let's get started with the email marketing. Okay, here is my contact information. My name is Dana Crawford, and you can sign up at powersellingmom.constantcontact.com. You can also email me at danacrawford@gmail.com. Find me on Facebook, find me on Twitter, find me on LinkedIn, and visit my website for upcoming seminars. Email marketing is delivering a professional email communication to an interested audience that contains information they will find valuable. Now let's explain each concept one at a time. Delivering email communications. Professional means sending emails that represent the characteristics of your business visually, your brand, while delivering information that educates your audience and or differentiates your business from the competition. To an interested audience is comprised of people who are familiar with you and your business and have asked to receive your communication. And then containing information, they find valuable. See, we underline they. If your communications aren't valuable and appreciated by your audience, no one will want to receive them. Before we start talking about positive email marketing tactics, I need to point out that some of the tactics I'm going to mention won't work in standard email clients like Outlook or Gmail. Those tools are designed for one-to-one email communications. To build and deliver a professional email, you will want to use a one-to-many email service provider like Constant Contact. Email service providers allow you to easily create and manage your entire strategy. So, if you describe something that doesn't sound easy or even possible with the email program you're using now, just remember that an email service provider is the missing link. It takes time, money, and energy to connect with enough people that are ready and able to do business with you. In fact, it can take anywhere from 5 to 10 communications to generate a sale from a prospective new customer. So here's why. Either you have a totally new product or service that people have heard of. Your challenge is education. Why is it? Why is it useful? Why is it worth paying for? Or you have a product or service everyone knows about. So your challenge is differentiation. Why are you better, faster, cheaper, more convenient, and so on? Even after you have educated your audience or standing alone from other businesses, you need to set your expectations and understand that a simple promotional message isn't likely to get a profitable response. Why? Most people aren't ready to buy immediately when they receive your message. Some people need more time to research and try, or maybe they don't trust you yet. Therefore, marketing your business isn't an event. It's a series of related events. It's a process. It's a relationship. Converting leads to customers. Since it takes so many communications to generate sales from prospective customers, I want to warn you that if you spend all your marketing dollars trying to find new customers, you're always marketing to people who are unlikely to make an immediate purchase. If you follow up on your marketing message, you'll capture more internet interest and more purchases from existing customers. And if you keep if you keep communicating with customers who have already made a purchase from you, you'll begin to notice something very special. That repeat business is much more profitable than doing business with the first-time customers. So you want ongoing interaction. So key number 1 is building trust. Build your list with permission. In this section, we will cover the benefits of a permission-based email marketing strategy. I'll show you how to build an email list that has value, that adds value to your business. I'll share some tips for maintaining the valuable contact information you have worked so hard to collect. I'll also demonstrate why building a quality email list is both a challenge and an opportunity. So here's the challenge. Making the connection. If you email total strangers, you're likely to get a high number of spam complaints, much higher than 2 complaints per every 1,000 sent emails. Spam complaints will literally block your ability to deliver email to your audience. That's the challenge. Here's the opportunity. If you can build a quality permission-based email list, you will have a significant competitive advantage because you will gain a low-cost way to connect with your customers. An email list is an asset, and it's worth spending the time to build it right. Building it right means building your email list with permission from people you know, where and when you connect with them. So you can put a sign-up link on your website or your blog, on your social networking profile page, and put your link up in your email signature so people can share their email addresses with you. If you have a physical store, place a guest book on your counter and ask people to sign it. Like if you have a brick and mortar business, put that guest book on the counter so people can sign up for your newsletter. Ask people to join your email list at events and meetings. When you exchange business cards, ask if the email address on their card is the one they would like to receive communication from you. Every time someone calls your business, ask them if they are on the email list related to the reason for their call. So it's a good idea if you have a brick and mortar business and you train the person answering the phone to ask for their email address to be placed on the email list when they call in. Types of permission. Whether you use an online sign-up form or ask for an email address in person, make sure you also ask for permission to email. People who simply give you their email address might not understand that you would like to send them regular communications that may contain promotions. Make sure they understand how often you'll be sending emails and what kind of content you provide. Let them choose the types of information they want to receive. Some people will decline, but remember that quality matters more than quantity. And spam complaints often happen when people share their email address expecting only to receive one-on-one transactional emails instead of promotions and other messages. So request for information. In this section, I will show you the value of connecting with your customers. We'll discuss which types of communication are the most profitable for your business and how and why an email marketing strategy is a great way to connect, inform, and grow your business. You need an objective and a plan for creating your email content. If your email content doesn't have a chance of meeting your objectives, then it's not worth spending the time to create it. What do you want your emails to accomplish? Promote, which means motivate purchases, drive traffic to your website or store, an affiliate program, make an appointment, increase event attendance, register online, RSVP, buy tickets, invite a friend. That would go under promotion. You want to inform potential customers about new products, customer support, share expertise, differentiate my business, describe features and benefits, customer testimonials, and include some of those industry facts. Inform your readers. And next, you want to relate. Increase loyalty. Special invitations, press releases, greetings and thank you cards. Encourage more referrals. Have rewards programs. Forward valuable information. And also encourage them to invite a friend. Your message strategy also has to include content that provides value to your audience. Not all consumers respond to discounts, coupons, and other types of financial savings. A lot of consumers care more about quality or making an informed decision. Figure out what motivates your audience and then trade value for attention. If your audience is more interested in savings and knowledge, then by all means send promotional emails. Include content that pertains to a valuable offer. If your audience is more interested in knowledge and quality, send informative emails. Include content that is inherently valuable. If your audience is more interested in savings and quality, then send relational emails. Include content that makes them feel special. After determining the type of content you want to deliver, recognize that there are lots of ways to format an email to look professional and support the theme of your message. In all cases, you should use a design that clearly identifies your brand. Here are 3 popular formats. Newsletters. Frequency. They're regularly come out monthly or weekly. And stay consistent. Schedule your emails to recur the same day of the month and time, unless you have a reason to change, like a holiday or something comes up. Lots of educational content. Typically non-promotional. So consumers expect email newsletters to be informative. No more than 20% of your newsletter should be direct promotion. So please keep that in mind. No more than 20% should be a direct promotion. And use those bullets. Summarize information and be concise. Use links after summaries to send interested readers to longer articles instead of including the entire long article in the email. Make your email easy to scan and let your audience read more online or in a downloadable document. A good test of a length is whether your email prints out on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So if you feel that your email will totally print out on one piece of paper, you'll know that you have a good sized email presentation. Promotional invitations and surveys. Frequency depends on your business and sales cycle. If you don't want your business to be known as a discount store, send more informative content and fewer promotions. If your business model includes being a discount alternative to your competition, you can usually get away with more promotions. Focus on promotion-limited content. Consumers don't respond to complex messages, so keep your promotion simple and stick to one basic message. And then use content to invite click-through or other actions. Convincing your audience that you are a great business won't matter if you can't convince them to take immediate action. You have to ask for action and give them reasons to act now. You can't just display your phone number and expect them to call. Actions include clicking a link, forwarding the email, printing the email, dialing a phone number, and so on and so on. Okay, now with announcements. Frequency, event-driven. Think ahead. Avoid over-communicating by sending announcements only when they are really important to your audience. Remember, it's not about you, it's about your audience. Press releases, holiday greetings, thank you cards. Don't ask for a direct response. Focus on building an emotional tie between your audience and your business. Use content to build deeper relationships. Ask yourself how your announcement will deepen the level of trust between you and your customer. As you develop content for your emails, make sure your plan isn't going to deliver too much content too frequently. Over-communication can cause your audience to ignore your emails or unsubscribe from your list. How often to send? Create a master schedule. Use your judgment to estimate your audience's reaction to your plan. Include frequency in online sign-up. Monthly newsletter. Set expectations early so your audience isn't surprised. Keep content concise and relevant to plan frequency. Less content buys more frequency tolerance and vice versa. Your content also relates to frequency. For example, weather is a daily event and can be delivered daily. If your customers make a purchase every 30 days, you can send more frequently than if your customers average 2 years between purchases. When to send? When is your audience most likely to read it? These days and times are better on the average because people usually prioritize their inbox on Mondays and first thing in the morning. However, this is just the bell curve. It's better to test it. So you need to test for timing. Divide your list into equal parts, for example, 5 parts. Send at different times and compare. For example, send part 1 Monday, part 2 Tuesday, part 3 Wednesday, and so on. And then take a look at those results and follow your instincts on the maximum impact. In this section, we'll talk about getting your emails open. Why is this such a challenge? Because your email will be competing with other emails for your audience's attention. So, once you have done everything possible to get your email delivered, you need to be sure your email has a good chance of gaining the attention of your audience after it's sent out. Most consumers look at the from line in your email to determine whether to open it. So, it's important to make your from line familiar. Ask yourself how your audience is most likely to recognize your business and put that information in your from line. It's much more effective to come up with good subject lines than good from lines. When you write a subject line, focus on getting the email open. For example, try highlighting the main theme of your email or an important article instead of using generic titles such as July newsletter. It's funny, but when I send out an email newsletter and whenever I write quick shout out from Dana Crawford or shout out from Dana Crawford or short note from Dana Crawford, they seem to get opened more often. So you will have to, again, test the market and try different strategies, but avoid these tips. Avoiding spam. Here are some examples of poor subject line tactics. These tactics are often present in unsolicited emails. So I recommend you go back to your office and view some of the subject lines in your spam or junk folder once in a while. Any similarities between their subject line and your own should be corrected. Avoid symbols like dollar signs, all caps. Avoid these kind of things in your subject lines. Your email marketing strategy doesn't have to come to a halt as soon as you send your email. Through email marketing, you don't have to sit around waiting to see if someone walks into your store with a coupon or buys something off of your website in order to get value in return. In this section, I'll show you how to track the effectiveness of your communication and generate more positive responses. Email service providers can help you track both positive and negative results, even if your audience doesn't directly respond to your communication. And you can track these responses back to specific individuals. So here's how it works. When you send an email, your email service provider automatically adds special code that enables the tracking of certain responses. It's possible to determine which emails bounced and why they bounced, which emails received spam complaints, who opted out of receiving future emails from you, who enabled the images to display in their emails, who clicked the links in your email, and who forwarded your email to someone else. Let's look at what statistics you should be monitoring and what you can do with this information. Use your open rate as an indication of how well your email is being received by your audience. Watch your open rates over time to identify trends rather than judging your success based on a single email. If your open rates are trending down, so say you have fewer subscribers and are enabling images, use text that invite your audience to enable images. Tell them it is safe or make the images sound important. It could be an indication of subscriber boredom or delivery problems. Watch for clues in emails with higher or lower open rates. Was there a particular link, subject line, or image that increased interaction? Fewer subscribers are clicking links. We'll discuss this in a minute, but if your open rates are steady, assume the email is being received. Unless you have hard data to indicate otherwise, such as a bounce report showing that the email was undeliverable. Also, check your ESP's average delivery rate. If you're using an email service provider, ESP means email service provider, ask them for their delivery rate and make sure it's been verified by a third party. Average delivery rates tend to be around 80%, but some email service providers deliver at a much higher rates. Constant Contact's delivery rate is consistently about 97%, so I'm very proud to be a sponsor, to be in partnership with Constant Contact. When you look at a click report, you'll see every link in your email as well as who clicked on which links. And you can use tracking reports to determine your audience's interests. Clicks tell you what topic received the most interest. For example, a golf retailer that sells a special golf club for kids under 12 can assume that everyone clicking on a link to learn more about those clubs have children under 12. So when you know who is clicking on your links, you can save them as separate lists for a more targeted follow-up. In the golf example, the retailer could begin to include kids' promotions and golf tips for kind in future emails to be to the interested list. So you can turn these results into new lists for other marketing strategies. So your goal achievement: use links to drive traffic toward conversation. Make sure every link moves the clicker closer to making an immediate purchase or other decision, instead of distracting them from the ultimate goal. Compare clicks to conversions and learn from the analytical data provided. If your email resulted in a lot of clicks but a low number of completed purchases or conversions, your email was effective in driving traffic. It could be your website, store, or sales process that isn't working. If your email doesn't receive very many clicks but you have a high conversion rate, your sales process is effective, but your email message may need stronger calls to action to drive traffic. You can increase the overall number of clicks on your email links when you incorporate a strong call to action, good copy, and a compelling offer to your message. Make sure your email describes the benefits and rewards for immediate actions. You need the combined power of email and social to successfully grow your business or nonprofit, and only Constant Contact provides the tools, coaching, and playbook to get you there. Fast satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. So if you're ready to start using the combined power of email marketing and social media to grow your business, please contact this toll-free number or visit powersellingmom.constantcontact.com and we'll get you on the road. Feel free to contact me directly if you have any questions. It would be my pleasure to partner with you and get your newsletter set up and help you provide that branding with your logo and proper email marketing. My name is Dana Crawford, and I'm a partner with Constant Contact.